Hello everyone and welcome back to the Bilna Sandeep Show. I am Bilna Sandeep. I am a Chartered Surveyor and a construction marketing specialist. I run a marketing agency in Dubai that specializes in construction marketing. Today on the show, we are going to discuss 10 powerful social media marketing strategies for construction CEOs. Before we dive into this episode, I have a little freebie for you. We have this handbook for construction CEOs on how to leverage your personal brand on social media. You can check out the description and download this free ebook. And now let's dive into this topic. Now, if you are the CEO or general manager or even marketing manager or regional sales director of a construction related company, then you need to watch this show because there are so many powerful tips that you can start implementing right away for your social media strategy that is going to directly impact the growth of your construction company through all these social media platforms. So let's dive in. So starting with the very first tip, which is share your vision and values through your social media platforms. So when I say why share vision and values, because as the CEO of your company or as a decision maker in your company, you're not directly on the ground selling your company, right? It's not direct sales that you're looking at. It is actually how do you place yourself in the market at a higher level that makes people feel that, okay, I need to approach this person for something. It doesn't mean direct sales for your company, but it is how you project yourself to the world, to the decision makers of your clients who will perceive your leadership as the company that they want to work with. The second powerful tip is showcase the behind the scenes of your daily life. So now I'm not talking about how you do like an Instagram influencer showing everything that they do on your Instagram stories or anything, but it is more about the meetings that you're going to. Probably you're traveling on a business trip, or probably you are going and visiting one of your construction projects that is happening, and probably you are doing a walkthrough of the site, and you don't have to show everything of it, but you can at least show what's happening once in a while on your stories, or even on LinkedIn. You can start posting the photos from those visits, and that is where people see, okay, these are the live projects that's happening in this company. That is what is the capacity of this company. They are working on these huge projects. It adds to the brand value of your company in a subtle way when you're showing off your projects, your daily life, the acquaintances that you're meeting, the events that you're going to. It all places your company brand at a different level when you're actually showcasing that to the world. The third powerful tip is to place yourself as a thought leader in the industry. And how do you do that? By posting articles, blogs, or even the long form posts on LinkedIn with your photo, or it could be a lifestyle photo of yours as well, but with that long form caption in which you're showing an expertise in your industry, how you place yourself as an expert. You can talk about the different trends or different things that's going on, especially related to your particular industry or to your particular company, or what's happening worldwide in the but your thought process or your opinions related to that, your expert opinions added to that topic. This is again going to add value to your personal brand. The fourth powerful tip is to engage with your audience. So when I say engage with your audience, probably it's very difficult for you to reply to every comment or reply to every messages that come to you on different social media platforms, on LinkedIn or Instagram or whichever that you're active at, right? But it is important that you are there to engage. Imagine somebody walking to you in real life and they ask you something and you're not able to reply to them. How would they feel, right? It is a very similar concept even when you're online. And sometimes you're also missing out on some of the opportunities when you're not able to see the message on time or reply on time. So it's always good if you can put somebody from your team on this, managing these accounts as well, to make sure that no important messages go missing, no important important connection requests go missing. So make sure it is very active in terms of communicating to people online on whatever platforms you are active in. The fifth powerful tip is to share the success stories of your projects or your project handovers. So this can be like when you're having a project handover taking place, your project is completed, they're taking over, or probably you have got a new project awarded and you're signing the contract. So all these are news and announcements for the industry, and what it is doing on the back end is people are seeing the kind of projects that you're working on, and it adds to the strength of the company, the way your company is being perceived in the online world. The sixth powerful tip is to use video content. You have probably seen now that the video content has taken the most important priority on all the social media channels these days. People prefer watching videos over reading a long text, probably, right? This is because a lot of podcasts are coming up. A lot of people are opting to do video content of your projects and everything of that sort, right? So leverage this opportunity of coming up with video content for your company, because that could be something in which you are doing a walkthrough of your projects. It could be something in which you are speaking directly to the camera, like I am doing with you right now. It could be a podcast that you are starting. It of course depends on how much time you're able to spend on your personal branding online. Depending on that, choose which mode of video content that works the best for yourself as well as for your company. The seventh powerful tip is to collaborate with industry influencers. So when I say industry influencers, I'm not talking about the social media influencers or somebody of lifestyle influencers or anybody. I'm talking more about influencers in your construction industry. It could be somebody in your acquaintance that you're well connected with. It could be your project partners. Probably you are a construction company and probably you're working with another consulting firm, and you're also working with another developer. So it could be the leaders of all these companies come together. So it could be an event that you're attending with them, and it could be a photo of three of you together attending that event. All these posts, when you're able to post them on LinkedIn or Instagram, I would prefer LinkedIn over here, because when you are tagging these people, and what happens is when they probably comment or like, or probably they repost it, you are getting exposed to their network as well. So this is how you are able to leverage each other's network. So they are getting exposure from your network when you are tagging them and when you're posting about them. And at the same way, when they are reposting or commenting or liking on that article, it gets visible to their network as well. So this is how you grow your network on the social platforms, which in turn you can take it to the in-person levels at some later stage. The eighth powerful tip, this is something which we all try to ignore. It is basically be consistent on whatever you're doing. So now I have already covered so many tips here, right? But probably you're not able to do all of it. But if you choose 2 of it or 3 of it, it is important that you're able to consistently maintain doing that throughout. Because what I see with a lot of people is they start off with a bang. Oh my God, I'm going to go all in on the social platforms. And what happens is 1 week, 2 weeks down the lane, they get too busy and they are not able to do it. This is where professionals, like probably it could be a marketing manager in your company, or it could be a marketing agency that you're outsourcing it to, that comes into picture, because they create a proper content calendar for you, and then they are able to execute the whole thing for you. Probably you might spend just 1 or 2 hours with them in a month, and with that they will be able to create the content for the whole month, so that you are at peace. You don't have to worry about, oh my God, I didn't post this week, but you have it already planned and sorted on a content calendar, and it keeps happening. So that is the next step which I wanted to say. It's the consistency, being consistent on whatever actions you're going to take for your social media platforms. It is most important to do it consistently. The ninth powerful tip is to share your personal wins. So when I say personal wins, it may not be the company award, but it could be something that you are winning, or it could be a new degree that you're taking, or probably you have completed a course, or you might have done something, some sort of achievement in your personal life. Those kind of things can also become content for your social platforms, because end of the day, it is increasing your credibility as the leader of your organization. Now coming to the last and the most powerful tip of all of this is your numbers, your analytics. what we all keep doing is we try to be all over the place, trying to do implement all the powerful tips that we discuss. But what happens is we tend not to look at the numbers, not analyze this. So this is why it is important that at the end of every month, you look at what were your social media activities for the whole month and see which of those posts got the most engagement, the most number of DMs or the direct messages that might have come to you after seeing these posts. Look at the ones that has created the most impact for you as a business or as a person, and work on creating more of that kind of content. So it is again here that agencies like us come into play, because we create, at the end of the month, we create a proper analysis report, look at what has worked the best for you, and we always recommend and come up with the next month's content strategy based on what has worked for you over the last period of few months or quarter, depending on how long you have been working on it. Of course, you could do it yourself, but again, it is always the time factor. Plus, when you bring a professional on board, they know how to exactly analyze what has worked the best and how do you replicate that, or how do you create more of that sort of content that works the best for you. Now that you have got this 10 powerful tips from us, I also have a little gift for you. And this is a handbook for construction CEOs on how to build your personal brand. So go download it from the description below and you will have it delivered to your inbox. So that's all for today. Thank you for tuning into our podcast, and I look forward to see you in the next episode. So do not forget to like, subscribe and share.